Alright, so I was on chapter 5, right? We're going to start from chapter 5, verse 1. That's where I left off in part 3. Right, so call now if there be any that will answer thee. And to which of the servants wilt thou turn? For wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly. There's going to be a lot of envious people getting slayed. Right? I have seen the foolish taking root, but suddenly I curse his habitation. His children are far from safety, and they are crushed in the gate, neither is there any to deliver them. Whose harvest the hungry eateth up, and taketh it even out of the thorns, and the robber swalloweth up their substance. Although affliction cometh not for the dust, neither doth trouble spring out of the ground. Yet man is born unto trouble, and sparks fly upward. I would seek unto God, and unto God would I commit my cause. See, this is what he's saying, right? And he's like, so what saints will you turn to? Like, nah, you gotta turn to God, which doeth great things and unsearchable, marvelous things without number. He does great things. Of course, God is good all the time, right? Who giveth rain upon the earth and sendeth waters upon the fields, to set up on high those that be low, and that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. Right? He disappointed the devices of the crafty. He's like, oh, all these people who trying to be crafty against you, you're gonna be disappointed with all your craftiness, your witchcraft. You feel me? You're gonna be disappointed. So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. What? He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. You're not ready. You're not ready, right? For he maketh sore and bindeth up, he woundeth, and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. 6 troubles in 7? No, is why they say like 7 heaven touch you, right? In famine he shall redeem thee from death. What happened? He tried to bring Job famine. And in war, from the power of the sword. Like, yo, you could go to war and you still gonna be all right. That's the faith you gotta have. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. I'm not worried about no apocalypse. At destruction and famine, thou shalt lie. Oh man, it's too good. It's too good. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth, but thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shalt not sin. Wait till I get my own place, my own habitation. Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great. By seed, this is why they be trying to stop men from reproducing, men of God from reproducing. That's something the Negro Ninja actually spoke on. So check out his channel. From him, it's them trying to make you homosexual and all of this, trying to NKO you into being homosexual, doing all of this extra Project Monarch and all of this stuff. You feel me? Where they make the celebrity sex slaves, or whatever targeted individual sex slaves and all this. That's where that panda shit comes from. They try to hit the nerve in this shit, and they say they can control you. That's the video that Orlando Brown posted. That's what that is based on. You feel me? The trauma-based mind control and all of that stuff. That also one of the 142 subsections of MK Ultra, the Project Monarch and all of that. Yeah, research on that. But thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thine offspring as the grass of the earth. Thou shalt come to thy grave in full age at your right time. You feel me? In full age, like as a shock of corn cometh in his season. Lo, this we have searched it, so it is. Hear it, and know thou it for thy good. We're gonna go to chapter 6. Right, but Job answered and said, "Oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed, and my calamity laid in the balances together, for it now it would be heavier than the sand of the sea. Therefore my words are swallowed up. For the arrows of the Almighty are within me. The poison whereof drinketh up my spirit. The terrors of God do set themselves in array against me, even though it's Satan, right? That the wild ass bray when he hath grass, or knoweth the ox over his fodder. Can that which is unsavory be eaten without salt? Like if it don't got no flavor, can you eat it without salt? Or is there any taste in the white of the neck? The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrow from you. Oh, that I might have my request, and that God would grant me the thing that he's still going to God, yo, God, that God would grant me the thing that I long for, even that I would please God, that it would please God to destroy me, even that it would please God to destroy me. That's why I be saying, death by the script. Hey, if that's part of his plan for me, cool. Then that's how it has to be, right? Okay, they can sit there and give me all the death threats. If that's in God's plan, so be it. But if it's not and I survive, just like Job. Right? That's why I say you gotta understand this book. Where we at? Even that it would please God to destroy me, that he would let loose his hand and cut me off. You see? Same thing. You still gotta praise God, right? But should I yet have comfort? Yeah, I would pardon myself in sorrow. Let him not spare, for I have not concealed the words of the Holy One. You see? What is my strength that I should hope? And what is mine end that I should prolong my life? Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh of brass? Is not my help in me, and is wisdom driven quite from me? To him that is afflicted, pity should be shewed from his friend. But he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. Don't forsake the fear of the Almighty. My brethren have dealt deceitfully, as a brook and as a stream of brooks they pass away, which are blackish by reason of the ice, and wherein the snow is hid. Mm. What time they wax warm, they vanish. By the time you come, you are withered away. Goddamn, when it is hot, they are consumed out of their place. The paths of their way are turned aside. They go to nothing and perish. You damn nihilists. The troops of Tema, look, the companies of Sheba wait for them. They were confounded because they had hoped. They came thither and were ashamed. For now ye are nothing. You see my casting down and are afraid. They're going like, yo, God cast you down now. He's going like, yo, you see me being casted down and you're afraid. You ready to denounce God. Negative. That's what most people do too. Again, this is why I say it parallels the Willie Lynch letter. The same thing comes with like the bug breaking. Oh, you do this one bad thing to this one biggest slave, the one who is at the top. The rest of them veer away from God out of fear. You see, fear-based mind control. You know how many people don't want to get the MK Ultra, so they join in on the MK Ultra. That way they could go, look, I participated. Hey, give me my points, right? They're being conditioned to go, Dag, I don't want that to happen to me. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna denounce God, and I'm gonna go over here and do the MK Ultra. I'm gonna attack the targeted individual, so I don't become a targeted individual, right? Because they know, oh, it's not God, that's Satan. But they're so afraid that God might let Satan do it to them too if they try to stay as strong as you are. If they got that same blessing as you, they go, Dag, he's blessed. I want to be blessed too, but I'm gonna harass him so I don't catch the negativity that comes from being blessed. Job is like, nah, it comes with negativity, right? And then he goes on to say, did I say, bring unto me, or give a reward for me of your substance? Mm. He ain't telling me to give me nothing. Or deliver me from the enemy's hand, or redeem me from the hand of the mighty. Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand wherein I have erred. How forcible are right words? For what doth your argument reprove? Do ye imagine to reprove words and the speeches of one that is desperate, which are his wind? Yeah, ye overwhelm the fatherless, and ye dig a pit for your friend. Now therefore be content, look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. Return, I pray you. Let it not be iniquity. Yeah, return again, my righteousness is in it. Is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things? See, he's like, yo, nah, this ain't, I'm not doing anything wrong per se. It's just that God chose to do this. And if that's the case, so be it. I'm still not going to denounce him. But see, he's saying it's God, but the whole time it's Satan doing it. He's still not going to denounce God because he knows God has full control. He has the power. That's the depth of it. He's like, God removed his hand, and if that's what he wills it, so be it. I'm still not going to take away from, because again, it's spiritual law. Whatever Satan is doing, he has rules he needs to follow, and that's allowed by God, right? And he's like, yo, this is why I say death by the script too. Like you can sit there. Oh, if the harassment is designed to kill me, cool. We don't make it out alive anyway. I've been posting that, right? And same for you. I would defend myself if need be. You ain't gonna make it out alive either. If need be. Is there not an appointed time? This is chapter 7, verse 1. Is there not an appointed time upon there's not an appointed time to I can't even speak right now. Is there not an appointed time to man upon the earth? Are not his days also like the days of an hireling? As a servant earnestly desireth the shadow, and as an hireling looketh for a reward of his work, so am I made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I rise, and the night be gone? And I am full of tossings to and fro until the dawning of day. My flesh is clothed with worms and clouds of dust. My skin is broken and become loathsome. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and are spent without hope. Remember that my life is wind. Mine eyes shall no more see good. The eye of him that hath seen me shall no more. Shall see me no more. The eye of him that hath seen me shall see me no more. I'm at verse 8. Chapter 7, verse 8. Thine eyes are upon me, and I am not. He's like, I'm not myself right now, but that's cool. As the cloud is consumed and vanished away, so he that goeth down to the grave shall come up no more. He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him anymore. Therefore I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Am I a sea or a whale that thou settest watch over me? When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. Then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling, and death rather than my life. I loathe it. I would not live over it. Let me alone, for my days are vanity. What is man, that thou shouldest magnify him, and that thou shouldest set thine heart upon him, and that thou shouldest visit him every morning and try him every moment? See? Why? He's even complaining, right? Same thing in the Psalms. He's like, yo, the abjects gathered together against me, and I knew it now. Like, this is a type of harassment that's not normal, right? It shouldn't be coming every moment. And he, again, this is verse 18, and that thou shouldest visit him every morning. Oh, 17 and 18. What is man, that thou shouldest magnify him, and that thou shouldest set thine heart upon him? You see? And that thou shouldest visit him every morning and try him every morning. How long wilt thou not depart from me, nor let me alone till I swallow down my spirit? Right? I have sinned. What shall I do unto thee, O thou preserver of men? Why hast thou set me as a mark against thee, so that I am a burden to myself? And why dost thou not pardon my transgression and take away my iniquity? For now shall I sleep in the dust, and thou shalt seek me in the morning, and I shall not be. We come into chapter 8. See, now he's sitting there cursing himself instead of God, right? Then answered Bildad the Shuhite and said, How long wilt thou speak these things, and how long shall the words of thy mouth be like a strong wind? Doth God pervert judgment, or doth the Almighty pervert justice? If thy children have sinned against him, and he have cast them away for transgression, if thou wouldest seek unto God betimes, and make thy supplication to the Almighty, if thou wert pure and upright, surely now he would awake for thee, and make habitation of thy righteous prosperous. Although thy beginning was small, that thy latter end should greatly increase. For inquire, I pray thee, of a former age, and prepare thyself to search of their fathers. For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach thee and tell thee, and utter words out of their heart? Can the rush grow up without mind? Can the flag grow without water? Whilst it is yet in his greenness, and not cut down, it withereth before any other herb. So are the paths of all that forget God. Ooh. And the hypocrite's hope shall perish. Whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be espied as well. So you already understand this. They try and gaslight him. Like, yo, you've been a hypocrite, this, that, you must have done something. Right? He's like, no, God wouldn't do this for me. And even if he did, I'm all for it. But he's like, nah, this is something else, because there's a spirit behind this. He shall lean on his house, but it shall not stand. He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. He is green before the sun, and his branch shooteth from in his garden. We have verse 17 now. 17. His roots are wrapped about the heat, and seeth the place of storms. If he destroy him from his place, then it shall deny him, saying, I have not seen thee. Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the earth shall others grow. Behold, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers. Right? So they're saying, like, yo, you've been evil. It's that third. If you were perfect, he would have cast you away. He's like, no, God has the right to do whatever he wants. You feel me? I'm not just going to, cast him away. Like, do I think it's right? No, but I'm going to keep on complaining because, I know I've been perfect in my way. You feel me? This can't get me. He said, I know I've been good. There's something going on. He doesn't know the MK Ultra yet, but he's like, there's something going on. This is like somebody who doesn't know about the MK Ultra. Remember, he said, oh, there was like a spirit he heard, right? Saying that the angels commit folly and miss how much lower men, right? Till he filled our mouth with laughing and our lips with rejoicing. He said, oh, let's go back to 20. 20. Behold, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers. Till he filled thy mouth with laughing and thy lips with rejoicing. You see? So Job is not perfect. Job is perfect. So he wasn't casted away. But God isn't helping the evildoers. He's just going, okay, I'm going to sit back. I'm not helping you, but I'm going to sit back. And since they're testing you, I got you, right? So he filled thy mouth with laughing and thy lips with rejoicing. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught. Now we are not. Then Job answered and said, I know it is so of a truth. But how should a man be just with God? You see, he's like, how can I be just with God? If he will contend with him, he cannot answer him one of 1,000, right? One of 1,000 men. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength. Who hath hardened himself against him and hath prospered? All right, who went against God and won? Come on now, why would I do that? Right there, because remember, they're trying to get him to reprove God. But why would I do that? Which removeth the mountains and made, right? Who hath hardened himself against him and hath prospered? Verse 5. Which removeth the mountains and they know not, which overturneth them in his anger. Like, you talking about God here. Which shaketh the earth out of her place. Like, right? So I'm being that KO, like, why would I go against God? Just because, right? Why would I go and, what's his name, worship Abraxas just because all of these people want to sit there and surveil me, right? Under constant surveillance, right? Because they want to be weirdos. I don't got to denounce God. That's all the more reason, Right? Oh yeah, but God said, okay, look, they're doing the test, so that means there's a way to pass the test, right? And then you get the reward for that. Cool. But shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars therefore tremble, which commandeth the sun, and it riseth not, and sealeth up the stars, which alone spreadeth out the heavens, and treadeth upon the ways of the sea, which maketh Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades, and the chambers of the south. Like he's like, yo, all right, my God, make galaxies and make whole belts, make galaxy belts, which doeth great things past finding out. Yeah, the wonders are without number. Oh yeah, and wonders without number. Lo, he goeth by me, and I see him not. He passeth on also, but I perceiveth him not. Behold, he taketh away, who can hinder him? Who will say unto him, what dost thou? Right? He's like, who's going to tell God what he's doing? Who's going to question what he's doing? If God will not withdraw his anger, the proud helpers do stoop under. How much less shall I answer, and choose out my words to reason with him? Exactly. Whom though I were righteous, yet would I not answer, but I would make supplication to my judge. If I had called and he had answered me, yet would I not believe that he hath hearkened unto my voice? Or yet would I not believe that he hath hearkened unto my voice? For he breaketh me with a tempest, and multiplieth my wounds without cause. He will not suffer me to make he will not suffer me to take my breath, but filleth me with bitterness. If I speak of strength, lo, he is strong. And if of judgment, who shall set me in time to plead? Only God can do these things. See, if he talks to God about judgment, so who am I talking to judgment about, right? If I justify myself, mine own mouth shall condemn me. You see, if I go, I've been perfect, right? He knows, like, if I go, I've been perfect, it's just gonna go against me. If I, denounce him and then say I've been perfect, so what is wrong with you, right? No, he's not going to do that. Though he said, if I justify, mine own mouth shall condemn me. If I say I'm perfect, it shall prove me perverse. See, though I were perfect, yet would I not know my soul. I would despise my life. There is one thing, therefore I said it. He destroyeth the perfect and the wicked. Right? He has full command. If the scourge slay suddenly, he will laugh at the trial of the innocent. Mhm. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now my days are swifter than the post. They flee away, they see no good. They are passed away as the swift ship, as the eagle that hasteth to the prey. If I say I will forget my complaint, I will leave off my heaviness and comfort myself. I am afraid of all my sorrows. I know that thou wilt not hold me innocent. If I be wicked, why then labor I in vain? If I wash myself with snow and water and make my hands never so clean, yet shalt thou plunge me in the ditch, and mine own